So today, we're going to be using 4 more heroes that got balanced during this balance update. These 4 heroes are the Champion, Jawsome, Scarecrow, and the Werewolf. We can all agree that these 4 heroes were very, very overpowered. And we're going to be testing out to see if the nerfs was more than enough to make these heroes more balanced, or do they still need more nerfs? Let's find out. My name is Mike, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Okie dokie, let's find out, or not find out, let's look at through these balance changes so that we can see what was changed. The Werewolf goes first. We're gonna go with the Werewolf. The Werewolf's health was decreased 10%. So instead of having 600 health, or 610 health I should say, which was incredibly too much, her health has been decreased to 549, which it still makes her the tankiest hero in the game. It still makes her the tankiest hero in the game. Just the Sentinel is a very close second, but like maybe 5 health or something like that. A good change because her attack buff and health buff was way too much for the Werewolf. So lowering her health but keeping her attack buff hopefully is more enough to just keep the Werewolf balanced, and of course just make her usable, you know, because that's all we need. We just want heroes to be usable, but not broken, you know? Alright, so let's find out the other one, the Champion. The Champion has received a 8% damage nerf and ability nerf. What can we do here? Actually, let's just hit both of these guys right here. And the Werewolf should hit the Shaman, maybe? Yes. Oh, Scarecrow, please? Thank you. Alright, Champion received an 8% damage nerf and ability nerf. So instead of the Champion doing 16 or 75 damage, now he's going to be doing 69. Of course, that is a good change as well, because we can all agree that everybody was using Champion a lot because of, you know, a lot of value that he can get with his ability alone. So nerfing his damage plus ability, hopefully that'll be more than enough to just keep the Champion more balanced, but we just have to wait a couple of more weeks to see if the changes was more than enough. My Werewolf goes next. The Jawsome will hit my Jawsome will hit his Banshee, so let's just do that. Oh, we pushed the Jawsome out of the way, but we still make contact with the Banshee. Okay, so Jawsome does go next. So the Jawsome received a 10% damage nerf and ability nerf. So instead of doing 51 damage, he's now going to be doing 46. Very good. And his ability is now going to be dropped from 28 to 23. And this is where I'm still confused. In the balance update video, I did say that there's a mistake in the math right there. It could be just me, but 10% of 28 is not 23. It should be 25, because 10% of 28, you know, that's 2.8. You subtract 2.8 from 28, it's 25. So I don't know where they got 23 from, unless they meant to reduce his ability by 20%. Now that's 23, 23. But I don't know where they got 25. Sorry, 23. Oh my gosh, I'm not thinking clearly. Sorry. It is like, you know, 6:30 in the morning. I'm kind of tired, but just doing a video for you guys. Thankfully, we made contact with that pirate. I thought we were gonna be able to I thought we missed right there. But yes, what I'm trying to say is that his ability should be 25 instead of 23. If it was 23, then he should have received a 20% ability nerf, not 10%. But I don't know. That's something that Smashing 4, I don't know, either made a mistake or I'm doing the math completely wrong. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below if I'm doing the math wrong. But I'm pretty sure I'm correct. Jawsome's ability. Oh, only got 2 of them. I thought we were going to be able to suck all 4 of them in. And last but not least, we're going to be talking about Scarecrow, which is the most overpowered common hero in the game. We can all agree that the Scarecrow definitely needed a nerf, and he got a very good nerf at that. receiving a 13% damage and ability nerf. So instead of doing 69 damage, now he does 60. And his ability nerf, instead of doing 83, now he does 72. So that's a big change, of course. That is a definite big change. And we're gonna be, of course, I myself and Smashing 4 are gonna be taking a closer look to see if these changes was more than enough to make these heroes balance, or do they still need a little bit more, or did they over nerf them? And I highly doubt they over nerfed them. Highly doubt, because right now we're doing pretty good. 4 against 1. My werewolf is still fully healed. Oh, never mind. Not fully healed anymore. But at least she is in her werewolf form, so we can deal a decent amount of damage. Let's see if we can just double hit the vampire, and hopefully the Jossum lands near. Yes, landed near the vampire. So hey, the vampire did take about half of his health taken out. That's good. Oh, but my Jossum is clearly dead right there. Let's see if we can push his vampire towards my werewolf. That would be a good play. Or should we just double hit normally? Because we could miss. That's the problem. So I should probably make the safe play. Right here. Yes, there you go. Hitting it twice, plus burning him, and plus the vampire doesn't have a good aim. He can still hit twice. Okay, he only hit once. But this should be a good game. All we gotta do is just hit the vampire towards the scarecrow, and that is going to be an overkill. Bada boom. Alright, so there you go with that. We got another win against the heal deck. We won against an enchantment deck. Now we just won against the heal deck. As you guys can clearly, or as you guys can see, we are in the clan quest, and thankfully we just faced someone that has a heal deck, an enchantment deck, but now we're facing someone that has probably an overpowered deck, but thankfully his Wraith, or the Wraith, got nerfed, at least his speed, so that's good. Okay, so my werewolf does go next, and the werewolf's ability just got activated, so we can definitely double hit the champion here, and we might be able to hit the Wraith, but at least the Wraith should get hit by my Jossum. Oh, never mind, the Wraith still makes contact right there. Also, the steam damage. Okay, look at that damage on those 3. That was lots of damage right there. Oh, but look at the champion took almost lethal damage. Golly. Let's see if we can take out, the champion here. Oh, I cannot believe we almost missed the Thunderpaws right there. And thankfully, Jossum did pull the Wraith out of the way from Thunderpaws. Hey, the Wraith can still play around with Thunderpaws. It's going to hurt a little bit. Jossum is dead. Okay. So what we can do, we can always just try to push, the Scarecrow towards Thunderpaws, so that way we can deal as much damage as we can. Ooh, double hit, and also hitting the Scarecrow, or hitting the Wraith, we'll take it. We'll take it. Hopefully my Scarecrow stays alive here. Okay, thankfully the Scarecrow did stay alive, because thankfully the charges can be hit and also can be blocked. So thankfully that was the case, and oh my goodness, we just took out both Treant and the Wraith right there. The werewolf has 113 health. She can tank 1 hit. And Scarecrow, oh my goodness, the Scarecrow took 2 damage. Or not 2 damage, took the normal damage plus the steam damage, and oh my goodness, we barely just won that. Scarecrow is alive with 23, and the werewolf is alive with 32. Oh my freaking goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing good. We have 3 wins. Good. Okay. We're doing so far so good. I mean, this deck doesn't feel overpowered as it was before. But it is still a pretty strong deck, as you can see, because we do have 3 wins in a row. Let's see if he pushes Thunderpaws towards the werewolf, since my werewolf does go first. Hopefully he does activate the werewolf's ability. He did activate the werewolf's ability. We could hit Scarecrow and Thunderpaws. Let's see. Oh, yes. And Jossum does pull everybody in. Perfect. Or, pull those 2 in. He's going to be playing around the Scarecrow as well. Thankfully, the cats did receive a speed nerf, so hopefully he doesn't go down again. Okay, thankfully he didn't. I might just play around with the Scarecrow, gotta be honest with you. Let's just hit the Scarecrow. Alright, thankfully his Thunder Paws is dead. His Scarecrow is almost dead. His Catamancer is almost dead. Okay. The only troop that we have to worry about is his Wraith, and thankfully the Wraith did get a speed nerf. And with Thunder Paws not in place, not going to be playing around with the, the charges, so that's good for us. 3 hits? Yeah, 3 hits. How much health does the Scarecrow have? 61. It'll be enough to take out his Scarecrow, so let's just do this. Oh, why didn't we make contact with the Wraith there? That's crazy. Okay. Let's see what he does with his Wraith. He's going to multi-hit, it seems like. Yes, he is. Scarecrow is dead. That's fine. Scarecrow is dead, but we can always just try to go back and forth, maybe, with the champion here. Yeah, let's see if we can go back and forth and just get at least 3 or 4 hits. There you go. 3 hits plus the ability. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. That was about 200 damage. At least my werewolf is still tanky. And with my werewolf going next, this should be probably not good game. But we are going to give the werewolf a defensive buff. Oh, never mind. We just got a triple hit right there for the win. We also took out the kitty for good measure. And of course, the Jocelyn was there to overkill the Wraith. Even though the Wraith is a ghost, it's already dead. But there you go. We just overkilled the Wraith right there. And now we have 4 wins, 0 losses. Hey, we're doing awesome. We are doing awesome. All right. Let's see if we can find an opponent here. For some reason, it's taking a little bit, even though we only have 4 wins. But we just found an opponent right here. And he has, everybody's just going to be using the same deck, it seems like. He is definitely going to hit both Scarecrow and Jocelyn right here. And of course, hit the Thunder Paws once. Yep, okay. But look at this. We can actually push the Scarecrow towards Thunder Paws and hopefully the Catamancer. This should be a decent amount of damage right here. Yes. Sadly the Jocelyn was not near enough towards Thunder Paws to receive more damage. And now my Scarecrow is definitely dead. So, and sadly the werewolf is not in her werewolf form, so we're just going to push the Jocelyn towards the Thunder Paws. And hopefully the Jocelyn does stay near troops, so that way we can deal multiple hits. There you go. Alright, his Catamancer is dead. Perfect. I was getting a little bit worried that we were not going to be able to take out Catamancer, but we did get Catamancer. Alright. Thankfully, the Thunder Paws is in an awkward position for him to play with. He does deal a decent amount of damage to the Jocelyn, though. Let's hit Thunder Paws towards the fire. And then the ability should go off, and hopefully... Oh, it is not enough. It is not enough, but thankfully, Thunder Paws... Oh, Thunder Paws is only alive with 16 health, and he can get multiple hits, even win here. Why did he do that? I thought he was going to go up and down. He would have gotten more charges with that, I would say. I would say that he would have gotten more charges with that. I don't know why he did that, but he did. Let's do this right here. And oof, the werewolf is going to die. That was a very bad placement on the werewolves. The werewolf is not going to survive this. So this might be GG's for us. This is going to be our first loss. Yep, definitely. Thankfully, the Scarecrow was blocked there. And, yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to win this one. All we can do is... let's just do this. And then the ability, hopefully we can push the Scarecrow towards the fire. No. We push the cat towards the fire, but not the Scarecrow nor the Wraith. He can hit me once, maybe. Maybe twice if he... Yep, he hit me twice. Okay. That's fine. That's our first loss, but we do have 4 wins, so we're not doing bad. We're actually doing pretty good. And, compared to before, where it was practically almost impossible to just play around in challenges, it's becoming a little bit easier now to play in challenges, but it's probably because I'm using a very strong deck anyway. Even though, like I said, this deck got a nerf, it is still pretty strong. Let's see if we can get to 6 wins. I would like to get to 6 wins. Okay, we're facing an enchantment deck. Not saying that it's a bad deck, but it's kind of easy for us to be able to, you know, to win because they're not using, as you can say, overpowered heroes. They're just using an enchant or, you know, a clan quest deck. Alright, so sadly, you know, my Scarecrow went first, so that's why I pushed the Jawsum upwards just to deal a little bit of damage up there. And now with my Jawsum going next, we can just push the Banshee towards the Scarecrow here. Yes. And the Shaman also gets some damage right there. Also with the goop damage. Or poison damage, whatever you want to say. Enchanted my Scarecrow. Okay. We can actually, you know, deal damage to the Huntress right here. Lots of damage, hopefully. And then the ability should go off. Hitting nobody, which is sad, but we still did damage to the Banshee with the goop. Everybody's taking some good damage, which is good. He is going to poison both the Jawsum and the Scarecrow. And with my... Sorry if you hear snoring, that's my dog. That's my dog on my lap snoring. Let's see if we can just double hit the Scarecrow here. Yes, we were. Plus, you know, the ability should go off on the zombie right there. The zombie did take a lot of damage, and the Banshee is still taking the poison damage right there, which is good for us. Poisoning the werewolf, but the werewolf's ability is activated again. He did just take out my Jawsum, which is obviously not good. But if he doesn't poison my champion, then we should be kind of okay. Oh, look at that damage! We took out his zombie. Shaman is almost dead. Shaman is alive with only 10 health. Huntress has the attack buff, which is obviously not good for us, but it doesn't seem like he wants to go for damage. He just wants to enchant? What? Alright, so let's take out his Banshee and the Shaman here. Ooh, and then the ability should go off. Please. Ah, his troops blocked the Huntress from going to the poison or even potentially towards the Scarecrow. But it's all good. 3 against 1 plus the werewolf is still tanky with 248. She should be able to tank this attack with at least 3 hits. 3 hits and she should be fine. But he decided to take out the Scarecrow instead. And nothing else, honestly. Nothing else. And thankfully, you know, the champion is not enchanted with anything. Let's see if we can get a nice little double hit right here. And yes, we were. We got a nice little double hit for the win. And she actually had the defensive buff. Just realized that. Okie dokie. And there you go. With that, we got 5 wins. Hey, this deck is still pretty good. Not gonna lie. This deck is still pretty good. Even though we are facing in the Clan Quest weekend. Everybody's trying to get their, you know, the Clan Quest done. So they're using these random decks. Which is good for me because we can go very far if we continue to face people like that. Maybe. Sadly, the Scarecrow again goes first. So let's see if we can push the Jawsum towards the Paladin and the Wraith right there. Okay, not bad. I definitely needed to do that because the Scarecrow won't be able to do much. I might as well keep the Jawsum up there so that way we can potentially, you know, do continuous damage if the Jawsum is in between his heroes. So we might as well do that. He is going to just go for direct damage. Okay. I'm actually surprised that he decided to go for direct damage here. This should be death for Thunderpaws. This should be death right here. Yep, definitely death. And of course, Jawsum in the perfect position to deal damage to his Paladin and his Wraith. Alright, perfect. Perfect. He is going to heal up the Scarecrow. That's smart. Ooh, that hurts though. Holy, that hurts. Can we push the Scarecrow towards my Scarecrow? Yes, we were. That should be dead for... Oh, his Scarecrow. Yes, the Scarecrow is dead. Whew. Okay, I was getting worried about that. But look at this. He can actually now heal up the Wraith. Yep, he'll definitely heal up the Wraith. Thankfully, like I said, his speed is reduced. Just not much, though. Okay, my champion is dead. That's fine. All we gotta do is just push my Scarecrow towards his Paladin, maybe. Hopefully this should do the trick. Oh, that was good. Ah, but his troops are still alive, especially his Paladin. 31 health, no way. Double heal? No freaking way, dude. No freaking way. Let's just take out that Paladin. We don't need the Paladin right there. Very funny that Jawsum uses his ability on the Paladin, even though that was overkill. He might be able to multi-hit the Jawsome, maybe? No, he can't. He cannot multi-hit. He did take out my Scarecrow, but thankfully... I don't know why he's saying thanks, but you're welcome? Don't know why he said that, but okay. Let's double hit right here. He surrendered. Bada bing, bada boom. Perfect. We got 6 wins. Look at this, guys. We actually have 6 wins. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We are halfway through the Majestic Challenge. Hopefully we can continue on with this luck, especially against this heal deck. We are facing a heal deck, ladies and gentlemen. His Vampire does go first. My Werewolf goes first, which is actually a pretty good start because the Scarecrow's positioned. We can actually just push the Scarecrow upwards to deal damage, either towards the Priest or towards the Paladin. And honestly, I don't know who I want to go first, or who I want to hit first, I should say. Maybe the Priest would be the best bet. He's not making... Okay, now he's making a play. Only hits the champion. Okay, so let's just push the Scarecrow. Like, whoever hits, just hit. Paladin right there misses both the Priest and the Paladin with the Crow. How rude. Alright, let's see what he's going to do. Just going to push the Paladin? Just for heals. Okay, so he's just trying to heal up. Nicely done. So let's actually just give a defensive buff towards the Scarecrow. Deal damage to the Priest. Ooh, triple hit the Priest. Let's go. Triple hit the Priest, plus we gave the Scarecrow a defensive buff, so he can tank more. Let's see what he does here. Hopefully he doesn't enchant my troop. If you hit the werewolf... Okay, he did not hit the werewolf. That was a waste of a play. That was not a good play because he didn't do anything, basically. Let's see if we can push the Scarecrow towards the Frog Mystic, and the Frog Mystic gets enchanted. Yes! Plus the ability. His Frog Mystic is dead. Perfect. Frog Mystic is dead. His Vampire goes next. He's going to enchant my... He missed the enchantment. Ooh, he missed the enchantment. Let's just do this, I guess. Hit the Scarecrow and then hit the Vampire. Bada boom! Jawsome would be able to use his ability on his Priest. Hey, we're doing good. Plus, if we take out his Vampire before he heals up again, we're definitely going to do well. So if he keeps his Vampire down there, that's it. That's going to be game. He is going to deal damage using his Vampire. He did activate the Werewolf's ability. I don't know if he wanted to do that. But we're going to do this. Just hit the Vampire and then hit the Scarecrow, maybe? Yep, there you go. His Vampire is dead. All he can do is heal up his Priest, and his Priest can heal up the Paladin, but the Paladin doesn't need to be healed. So all he can do is just heal up the Priest. Yep, 3 hits right there. Nicely done. So let's see if we can just hit the Priest twice, maybe? No, we don't, but the Paladin will get hit with the Jawsome's ability right there, so not bad. And let's see what he does here. Champion going next. We should be fine here winning this. 2 against 4. My troops are still pretty good. He's going to heal up the Priest. He's just going for the quest. So not bad. This should be an easy win for us. Let's see if we can double hit the Scarecrow and push it towards the Paladin here. Right here. Oh yes. Yes. Plus the Scarecrow makes contact with the Priest right there for 172 damage plus the ability for 196 total, if I'm doing the math correctly. So Priest alone, he cannot heal himself. So this should be a pretty easy win for us. If he wants to... He'll probably just surrender or probably just quit the game because he cannot do anything for his clan quest, so there's that. Yeah, he definitely surrendered, so let's just... Okay, he actually surrendered, which I'll give you respect for that, for not wasting my time. Okay. So, continue on. 7 wins. Come on. Come on. We just need 5 more wins. We just need 5 more wins. So we can get to max level. Or max rewards, I should say. We could always just push around the Scarecrow, but would that be the play? Or should we just keep the Jawsome up there? We can always just keep the Jawsum up there while dealing damage to Thunderpaw. So let's do this. Dealing damage to the Blacksmith. Okay, not bad. He is going to enchant Thunderpaws. He's going to... Yeah, he's going to enchant Thunderpaws. 2 or 3 hits, whatever that was. Golly. Let's push the Werewolf towards his Gargoyle. Jawsum will be able to deal damage to both of them. Nicely done. But look at the position, though. I'm literally just giving him position very easily right here. I have to take out his Thunderpaws. And I think the champion is dead. Yep, the champion is dead. So, how much health does Thunderpaws have? 264. Let's see if we can double hit here. Hopefully push it towards the Scarecrow. If we can do that, then that'll be nice. Right here. Yes, and the Scarecrow deals damage. And now the Jawsum is going to deal damage to both of them. Sadly, not hitting the Catamancer with body damage, or base damage, I should say. Okay, Gargoyle goes next. He's going to be able to heal up unless he's away from my units. Thankfully, he is away from my units. Okay, let's actually get the trap down here and then hit the Gargoyle. Hopefully, the Jawsum does stay around units. Yep, he will stay around the Gargoyle right there. Nicely done. And we can actually activate the trap to deal damage to all 3 of them. Maybe. We'll see. He is going to give a defensive buff towards... It should... to both of them. Oh no, he actually missed the Gargoyle right there. Okay. So, let's... just do this. Hopefully the Scarecrow is hugging the... Okay. That's fine, because the Scarecrow is kind of hugging the wall right there. Gargoyle is dead. He can always double hit the Werewolf, which is not good. But the Werewolf will stay alive. As long as he doesn't double hit the Scarecrow. He did double hit the Scarecrow, but he missed the double hit on the Werewolf. So let's see if we can get a double hit here on the Catamancer, since the Blacksmith already did his job. So, right here. Perfect. Alright, so Blacksmith only does 51, Catamancer does 58, so I'm not too worried about him doing base damage as long as he doesn't push me towards the cat. He did double hit for 109 damage, which is not good. But let's just do this. How do we triple hit the Blacksmith like that? What? How did we triple hit the Blacksmith like that? That was a lucky play on my behalf. How did that happen, guys? Let me know down in the comments below. How did that happen? That was crazy. 8 wins. Whew. Come on. 8 wins. 8 wins, 8 wins, 8 wins. Let's just push the Jawsum upwards, because I don't want to keep the Scarecrow up there. Plus, we can always deal damage with the Jawsum's ability. Like that. Hey, a decent amount of damage to the Thunderpaws. That was about 140 damage, more or less. So that was pretty good. He is going to try to hit the Thunderpaws once or twice. Twice. He's gonna hit it twice. Once. At that, oh wow, he actually still hit it twice. The ability will push these random balls out of the way. Okay. We can actually double hit Thunderpaws here. We should be able to hit the Wraith as well. Right here. There you go. Plus the ability should go off. And thankfully, Thunderpaws is hugging the wall, so the Wraith is not going to get too much value with playing around with Thunderpaws. Only two charges, maybe. Plus a Scarecrow hit. How did he get 2 Scarecrow hits, though? What? This is not good, honestly. Let's take out that Thunderpaws, because that Thunderpaws is giving me so much problems. Also, a little bit of damage to his Wraith. I'm just worried because my troops are just taking goop damage. I should have pushed the troops out of the way, but I wanted to take out Thunderpaws, man. Now he's going to deal damage to my champion. Okay. The champion is probably going to die here. Unless he gets only 1 hit, not 2. He got 2 hits and the Jawsum is dead as well. Nicely done. Nicely done. I guess we'll just double hit the Scarecrow And then we have to somehow keep the werewolf alive. I just don't know how is that going to be possible. At least we did damage to all 3 of them because, hey, this champion is still taking goop damage. If he doesn't take out the Scarecrow, we can probably get a lot of value here. Let's see what he does. Okay, the Scarecrow is in fact still alive. Let's see what we can do here, like maybe double hit the Scarecrow. Let's see. Right here should do the trick. Bada boom. Wow, still alive. His units are still alive though. Hopefully my werewolf is not hugging the... Oh, he's going to take out the werewolf. Ah, man. Good attempt. Good attempt. It was a good match. I really did try my best, guys. Let's just do this. Hopefully we can also hit the Scarecrow. Yes, we do. Hey, nice little damage on all of them, but sadly it wasn't enough for the win. So that is our second loss. We are doing pretty good though. We got 8 wins. Let me give him the good game. We do have 8 wins. Okay, so far so good. We just need 4 to get to max reward, but I don't know if we're going to be able to make it. I don't know. It's very difficult. Thankfully, you know, his Wraith is not in a very good position to multi-hit the Thunder Paws. Yep, only 1 touch. Oh, never mind. 2 touches, because why not? Let's push... I would like to push, you know, the Jawsome towards his units. Right here. Yep, there you go. Not bad. Hitting the Wraith as well. He might just enchant Thunderpaws here and maybe heal him up. Yep, he was able to heal him up. Alright, so my champion does go next. So we might have to just go for, you know, what the Scarecrow plays here, man. Let's see if we can double hit the Scarecrow. Scarecrow play plus the ability. Oh, okay, that was a good amount of damage. I cannot be mad about that. We literally hit all 4 units. Thunderpaws did not take too much damage though, but still. Thankfully, that was only 1 hit. Plus, he activated the Werewolf's ability. He did take out my Jawsome though, so not good. I don't know if I should take out the Paladin or just keep going after Thunderpaws. We might be able to push Thunderpaws towards the Scarecrow. Let's see. By playing it at this angle. Yes, yes, yes. But the werewolf, the Wraith goes next, and he has a very good position right here. Okay, please only hit the werewolf, at least the werewolf twice. Werewolf is still alive, though. How much health does the Wraith have? 121. Ouchie. This is obviously not good. Let's see if we can double hit the Wraith. Yes. Yes, we were. But this might be too late, especially if he goes after the werewolf. If he goes after the Scarecrow, I'm actually going to be pretty surprised. He is actually going after the Scarecrow? How much health does he have? 329. Wow, we would need a triple hit somehow. I honestly don't know how to get this triple hit. I would need to play like this. Instead of going for the usual double hit, I need to like do a wall bounce, and hopefully we can get a 3rd hit somehow. So right here, hope for the best. Ah, no, man. Hey, I did try my best there, guys, and we actually did get to 8 wins. I am very proud of that run. If the deck was not balanced, do you think I was gonna get all the way to 12 wins? Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think, and if you guys believe if the balance was more than enough, you know, like perfectly balanced-ish, or if wasn't enough, or did they nerf these heroes way too much? Let me know in the comments below what you guys feel. I'm very excited to read your guys' comments. But that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more Smashing 4 videos. This is the deck, of course. We got 8 wins. Very overpowered heroes. Finally got nerfed. And even though with the nerfs, we did go pretty far with 8 wins. Especially, you know, facing all these types of Thunderpaws and whatnot decks, you know. It was still a very good run overall. if you guys have any recommendations that you want to see, just throw them down in the comments below. I'll do it for you guys. It will take a little bit. I still have plenty of suggestions to go through. I just wanted to showcase the balance update first, and then we can go on with the suggestions. But yeah, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thanks again for your continued support. I will see you in the next one. Take care.